You want some Cinnabon Cinnamon rolls? Do you want one? Too bad, they're mine. Go away. Stick around, I'll teach you how to make Cinnabon Cinnamon rolls. For this recipe, you will need 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast, 1 cup of warm milk, around 105 to 110 degrees. You will need a 1/2 cup sugar. You'll need 1/3 cup melted butter, 1 teaspoon salt, 2 eggs, and 4 cups flour. So I'm going to add the warm milk to my bowl. And you're going to hear screaming because the kids are being annoying. Okay, so I have the warm milk and I'm going to add my yeast. And the yeast is 2 1/4 teaspoons. Now that it's dissolved, I'm going to add it to my Bosch and have my bread mixer. And now I'm going to mix in the sugar. The butter, and I'm going to add the salt, and the eggs. Start adding the flour in 1 cup at a time. To take this out. I'm going to spray my hands. I'm going to let it rise in a warm place for about an hour, and I'm going to stick it in my microwave. Okay, and this is the dough doubled in size. Looks pretty. You need to lightly flour your working space. Take your dough Put it down. And then you're gonna roll it out to about a 21 by 16 rectangle. So it's about 1/4 inch thick. Big rolls, then just keep it like this. But I want 24 because I would like to I'd like to maybe pass some of these out. I have a friend who hurt her back and had surgery, so I think I'll bring some over to her. So I'm gonna cut it in half like this. So by doing this, I'm just gonna roll this out a little bit more to give me some more room for when I roll it. I'm gonna roll it in this way, okay? So now I'm gonna combine the filling. Okay, in a bowl, you are gonna combine for the filling 1 cup of brown sugar packed in 2.5 tablespoons of cinnamon. Okay. You're going to take 1/3 cup of butter, okay? And you're gonna spread it out onto this dough. Once you have the butter spread out, you're gonna take your filling of the brown sugar and the cinnamon, and you're gonna sprinkle it all over the butter. So just start sprinkling all over. Spread it out. Kind of gonna leave my edges bare so I can roll them and have them stick together, you know. Now at this point, you're gonna roll them up. Okay, so I have 2 sections that I'm working with here. So I'm gonna do my best to roll. This part I'm never good at, but I don't care how they look because they're gonna go down really yummy, and that's the best part. I'm just gonna roll. And it's hard too if you didn't get enough flour, it kind of will stick to your counter. Now I used to work at Cinnabon when I first moved to Utah. It was my first job. I worked at Cinnabon and I actually lost weight working there. You could believe that? I had a Cinnabon every day on my break, and I think once they got a day old or 2 days old, we could take a box home. So I always took a box home to my roommates and the guys that lived next door, and they loved that. And I actually lost weight working there. When I came home from college, my mom was like, "Are you anorexic?" Because I was like, "No." I don't know what it was, just being on my feet and working with food when I was younger, but I used to lose so much weight. It was crazy. I gotta get a job in the food business now. No, I could lose some weight. But anyway, and you can make this with gluten-free dough. I have done it. The kids love them. In fact, they don't even know the difference when I end up doing them gluten-free. And I will make a gluten-free recipe for you guys next time I do cinnamon rolls, okay? They don't notice a dang difference, especially if you put frosting on it. Seriously. Just gonna scoot this guy over. I need to make these more so I get the knack down. Okay. Got them rolled. Now we're going to cut them. You can use string, you can use floss if you want, or you can use a good knife. Okay, so they have doubled in size, and it was, for me, in my house, and the, you know, temperature and things, it needed a longer time to rise. So I think I forgot about them for like about an hour or more. So yeah, so I'm gonna stick them in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes or until light brown. And then while those are baking, I will make the icing. Yum, yum. Okay, you will need for the icing, you will need 1/2 cup butter softened, 1/4 cup cream cheese, and you will also need 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. And then you're going to need 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, and 1/8 teaspoon salt. Okay. Now we're gonna give this a mix. And you're just going to mix this until fluffy. Derek. Okay, and there's the frosting all nice and fluffy.
Frosting!
And round 1 of cinnamon rolls are done. So let's take those out.
Yep.
Okay, now I'm gonna see if they're ready.
How long?
When they're cooled off, walk away, Bubba, so I don't want you to get burned. Oh, yeah. My oven was 13 minutes.
That's yummy.
Look at those.
That's gonna be yummy.
That's gonna be yummy in my tummy. Do you want some of those? Yeah.
I like it. I like them so much.
Oh, those look good. Okay, I'm gonna put the other batch in the oven. I'm just gonna let these cool off for just a minute and then I'll frost them. Okay. And they smell like Cinnabon. It's always so hard to frost them. You like the melted frosting, but I don't want to use too much because I like having a nice fresh batch over them too.
Get all these out.
Okay. How is it? Mmm.
Hey, I don't want that. I know it's good.
Mm-hmm.